was wondering, yeah, boy, I'm still that bitch. I had to block you, but you still gotta watch this shit.
I just embarked on a solo road trip to New Orleans and I'm so happy. Like, I'm beyond happy for a multitude of reasons. New Orleans is a place that has been on my travel list for a very long time, but every time I've wanted to come to New Orleans, something happened, something came up. So I finally decided that I'm going to go to New Orleans even if I have to go by myself. This is how I end up taking a few solo trips. There is something about being able to just go with the flow and not really like on accord to anybody else. Call it selfish, but sometimes you need that because it builds character. My anxiety about hitting the road and driving this far by myself did kick in. Bitch, I was anxious until I got on the road this morning to leave. But there's so many options other than me not doing something out of fear. And I'm very happy that I led with that side of my brain. And guess who's hungry? And guess who's hungry and in NOLA? Me! I could probably walk around and go get something to eat. We outside, baby. We outside. I thought I was gonna want to take a nap, but I think we outside. Hey girlfriend, my hair has gotten bigger since I last seen you. But I just came back from going for a little walk, but I also went and got me some wine at the bar. And that was raining and it was very windy. But anywho, I went to Mother's. I had the corn and crab bisque. It was good. It was pretty good. It wasn't mind-blowing, out of this world. Trust me, I do have high expectations for food in New Orleans. But also it was corn and crab chowder. I mean bisque. It was only but so much you was going to be able to do with it, right? You didn't have to wonder if there was actual crab. You can tell it had crab meat in it. The biscuit was pretty good too. It was a very soft, fluffy bread type biscuit. Obviously there's a type of biscuit that the Brits, I guess, would call a scone.
Scones?
It's scone. Think of like Popeyes. But then it's also like that very fluffy type of biscuit. Big and fluffy. They didn't have honey, which was kind of annoying to me. They had jelly, but I don't really like jelly. I like strawberry jam and honey, and that's it. And then after that, I went over to the Riverwalk. It's a shopping area, but also it's along the river, so there's boats and stuff. I don't know what they had going on. I was just there looking at the scenery. There was a Puma outlet and I went in there looking for a specific pair of shoes that I wanted, but they didn't have the color. I went to the hotel bar and child, it took me forever to get my free drink, my free little glass of wine, my Pinot Noir. Eliza Jane Hotel, I think it has potential, but maybe I just caught it at a pretty bad time. The Eliza Jane Hotel is on Magazine Street, downtown. Technically, I think the central business district of New Orleans. The hotel is named after Eliza Jane Nicholson, who was a publisher of the Daily Picayune. Picayune. in the late 1800s, and she was noted as the first woman publisher of a major metropolitan newspaper in the United States. The Eliza Jane has potential, but generally it looked clean, safe. I like the location. The under construction thing is a little bit annoying, and I don't think I knew that beforehand. Checking in was a breeze. Valet was cool. I think they literally just park your car down a block in this lot that's next to it. All right, I'm gonna show y'all what the room looked like. Okay, so here is the bathroom. It is, I would say, a standard size bathroom. I'm losing my mind. I saw another sink here. Am I losing my mind? Anywho, I love the gold fixtures on the sinks and stuff. Those are the bathroom products that are complimentary. Got a little artwork. I absolutely will be using these for my makeup brushes. It's very cutesy. I like it. I think this is a very cute bathroom. Ooh, this is nice. Overall, I'm really happy with my stay at the Eliza Jane Hotel. And since I've been home, they've already completed the construction. And I've seen videos on TikTok and it looks absolutely gorgeous. I also love how big my room was. Truly fit for a queen. Oh, this is you right here? Okay. Painting my nails red was the answer to all my problems. I'm gonna hold you. I am chilling. My friend sent me a place to go for jazz music, like a nice little night out. And I might do that. I want some yakamine. Where that yakamine lady? Do y'all know what yakamine is? Yakamine is basically like a New Orleans style ramen noodle soup that usually has beef, very brothy noodles, and a boiled egg. I've had yakamine one time after the club, and the girl tried to fight me and steal my food. But I want yakamine.
Later. High volume.
Bam, 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 ba-da-da-da. Out there. Out there. Bam, 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 ba-da-da-da. New squad, pretty broads, breadwinner superstars. No facade, designer store inside the mall. Going hard, let them know that I'm a dog. Live by the law, ball till I fall. Entourage, a lot of rods. Breadwinner elevator in my garage. Level 2, push the button, I levitated. The doors open to Beyonce concert. I'm beyond turn. If I come out the shirt, baby might forget the verse. Beyonce concert, I'm beyond turn. With a big booty bitch, baby, let me see you work. The Addy kicked in.
Bitch, we got some chicken from a corner store. So I just got back to the hotel. Let me pause this TV because Cynthia Erivo singing that fucking song like that in his commercials, it already pissed me off. It went off. I was walking down Bourbon Street, chat, and I saw this place, and it had some good music, and I was like, oh, it's people in here. Then I went inside. I was like, oh, it's kind of lit in here. It's a little vibe. It reminded me of like Senor Frog. If you know, you know. The sailors in the spot. I don't know what's going on. Excuse my ignorance if they're not sailors and there's some other entity. They was in there lit, child. Oh, we got chicken. I'm going to try Brothers Chicken. Brothers is a chain corner store. At least that's what I would describe it as. And they're known for having chicken and meat pies and all type of shit in the back. The fries are these big ass steak looking fries. Oh, they put some seasoning on it too.
Why is it spicy?
It's so spicy. Why did I make that face? It's like seasoning on one spot of the fry, and it's like too much in that one spot. But it's a good fry. All right, meat pie. I don't like the crust. The crust tastes old. That inside though? Oh yeah. The filling is valid. That crust is crusty as hell and old. I don't like it. Alright, now the moment of truth. This chicken. I'm gonna start with the leg. Do you eat dark meat or white meat? Because I eat dark meat. Period, boo. Ooh, y'all like my new lens?
Well, no.
They give me no napkins. That's tragic. Give me a second, sister. Seasoning wise, it's not bland, but it's not flavorful, so to speak. I'm probably going to give it a 6 out of 10. I wonder if partially my rating, or my disappointment, if you want to call it that, is due to the fact that I really want a yakimi. Where's the crust? Mm-mm. Good morning, New Orleans. All right, so it is about, what time is it? It's like 9:10 a.m. I'm currently waiting for the valet to bring my car around. I'm about to go eat. Of course I am. But I'm about to go get breakfast. I am hungry, especially because of that fried chicken debacle last night. I need something that's going to be good, that's going to give New Orleans. You feel me? I have a bookstore that I want to go to. And I'm also deciding whether I'm going to take a swamp tour. I'm only going about 10 minutes away, which is cool. I'm going to pray about the parking. Honestly, I should probably Uber, but it's like other places I want to go that would require me to be bouncing from different areas, and I'd rather just be in my car. After all, that's why I have a car, right? Do y'all want to do a little quick fit check while I wait? Apparently my mic wasn't plugged in, but the shades are from Neyow. I always forget how to say the name correctly, but a Black Caribbean designer from Brooklyn. And then the jersey is from World Envision, a Black-owned, New Orleans-based brand that I love. Quality top tier. My shorts are Abercrombie and Fitch. I love their denim. It lasts me a long time. Fits well. The Curve Love line. Love it to pieces. And then on my feet, I'm wearing my Yacht Club Vans. I love a color block sneaker. These are comfortable and I've had them for years. They're like one of my favorite pair of sneakers for the summer. My bag is a custom Polo Ralph Lauren tote that I got as a gift. It says New York and Mika in the front, and then it has like the logos in the back. Very cute. For jewelry, everything I have on is Ben Ani, which is also a Black-owned brand. Mixed metal and a silver ring. I love mixed metals. And I've had these rings for years. All their jewelry is anti-tarnish, so you can buy it in good faith and know it's going to last. It looks like two thick bangles, but it's actually a stretch bracelet, and it's intertwined mixed metals. I just have on these gold hoops, also Ben Ani. I've had these for years. I've had these for like 3 or 4 years. These gold necklaces. This is what she's giving. You gotta turn this air down, bitch. It's hot. But it's nothing too crazy for me because I'm used to it being hot and humid in Houston. I just don't walk nearly as much in Houston because Houston is not walkable for real. Let's just make that very clear. When they say Houston is walkable, they don't mean that for real. I just came from Baldwin Co, and it's a Black-owned coffee shop and bookstore, all wrapped up into one, and it is such a beautiful space. Wow. Wowzers. So recently I got put onto a Black-owned bookstore called Kindred Stories in Houston. Also a very beautiful store. I went to one of their events for Kenny Ryan's book tour for Score, her latest novel, and it was so good. Kenny Ryan, one, is a great author, but she is so personable, and it's so amazing listening to her talk about how she thinks, her writing process, her creative process, creative ruts, all the things. She's a great conversationalist. conversationalist. This is not about Kennedy Ryan. This is about me finding more Black-owned bookstores and supporting them. Because one, our Black people, our Black kids, men, women's, all of them need to be reading, and if we're not reading, we need to be writing. And I saw that on the cup in there, and I was like, you know what? Absolutely. I got to talk to the owner. His name is DJ Johnson. So I actually watched one YouTube video. It was a Condé Nast video that DJ, the owner of Baldwin Co, made about how to experience New Orleans as a native. So he has some really good recommendations on there. At least they seem pretty solid. Loretta's is the only one I went to so far, which obviously is popular amongst locals and the visiting, but that was good. I saw that he's very passionate about his work, his community, and being able to do these things where he has roots. I had an iced brown sugar vanilla latte that was so good, and I don't really like iced coffee like that. It was so good and creamy and rich, and they make their syrups in-house. At least some of the syrups, including the one that I had, is made in-house. I met a young lady that runs a book community, online book community. I think she's on Instagram and TikTok, but I got her Instagram, so I'm gonna plug her here. And she's based in Dallas. I'm like, okay, I love that. Look at me talking to people and having good conversations and human interactions and stuff. Can y'all see the difference in my car vlogging? If you watch my Brennan vlog, I was talking about how I needed to get a new lens because it really makes a difference with vlogging. I can literally be up on this camera and you won't necessarily know that because it's a wide angle lens. For example, wide angle lenses allow you to capture more of the background and also have the camera closer to you. When you have a camera that's not a wide lens, you have to basically extend the camera really far out in order to capture your face fully in the frame and also your background. So right now I have it set at 11 millimeters and you can see damn near everything inside my car. That is the widest angle of this particular lens. And then when I go to 22 millimeters, this is the closest angle of the lens, the closest zoom of the lens. I don't know the terminology, I just understand the science. So yeah, there's a big, there goes a big, I got distracted, look at that. There goes a big monologue about whatever the hell I was just talking about. We gonna drive the little dizzies and we gonna pray we get a spot. And then after little dizzies, I low-key want to go to WRLDINVSN, the brand down where this. Let me turn the air down just for y'all so y'all can hear me. A quick rundown while it's fresh because I just had a great experience. I had a great experience because the food was good at Lil Dizzy Cafe and I got there at a good time. One of the girls was on her camera recording content. I was recording content. So immediately she kind of, I guess, felt like, oh, she seems interesting. She likes to capture content too. Let me talk to her. So she invited me to sit at the table with them. And that was clutch for me because I didn't have to wait on the line no more. They were called right basically when I got there, and it was a good time. We had good conversations. We were talking about the food, our experiences in New Orleans so far. They also just got here yesterday, so that was pretty cool. And depending on like how our days pan out, because they're going their separate way, I'm going mine. If things align, then we'll probably see each other tonight and go out. I was gonna go out anyway, so it would be nice to go out not by myself. Funny shit is though, do y'all remember that episode of Insecure when Issa Rae, where did she go? It was the episode with Issa Rae. Kyla Pratt was in that episode, and I think she had went out by herself or something, and then these group of girls was there celebrating. So they was like, oh, come hang out with us, and they like stuck her with the bill or something. I was a little bit concerned that something of the sort was going to happen to me, but also I knew that Little Dizzy's Cafe, you pay at the register at the counter. It's a counter service type of place, so it's no sit down, wait for the bill, how we splitting and da-da-da. No, it's pay for your food, go sit at your table, we're gonna bring it to you. we don't want to hear these conversations about the money. So I felt safe in that aspect. It's not weird when you go out by yourself. It's just different because you're literally just like engaging with yourself, if that makes sense. Like, people are dancing, guys. You might hype them up a little bit, have your little drink, do your little two-step, but it's not the same experience as going out with a group of people, going out with one person at the very least. It's fun, and I think people should do it. You should absolutely feel comfortable going outside and enjoying the world by yourself. However, it's different when you have people to do it with. Meeting new people in a new city is very nice. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. If you're a solo traveler, someone who wishes to travel solo or go out more, yes, have fun by yourself, but be open to connecting with other people, even if it's just in that moment. You don't necessarily have to meet someone and then y'all gotta be besties and spend the rest of y'all trip. You better watch that door because he's about to get his shit all the way slammed off. Y'all don't have to be besties and explore the city together for the rest of your stay. Y'all can just have y'all moments, have it be what it was, and go about your business. And that's what I'm doing. So with that, I'm about to get the fuck up out of here. I need to get these shorts on my ass. I'm gonna get these shorts on my ass.
3 hours later.
I did do a little bit of makeup for tonight. Very simple. It's concealer, a powder foundation, clear gloss, brows. Concealer, powder foundation, clear gloss, brows. That's it.
Like a knees bag, baby, breathe through your nose.
There I go again, cooking some dumb flow. Think they have a juku, they just on young ho. Fronto with the roar, how the gumbo roll. My nigga with the pot, and then gumbo dough. Switchy on my hippies on the drum roll ho. I paid a couple bands, let the drum rolls go. Switching up the pins, let that dumb hoe go. We out in Soho, you just so ho. Man, y'all know that bitch is whack, y'all gon' tell her or not. Y'all report everything, y'all can tell him a lot. Y'all can tell my niggas chill, before they snap like cat. Pussy in the crown, everything in check. They say my price ridiculous, I don't like them bitches. Pussy tight and vicious, hit them lights to lick this. Screaming fuck the opposition, talking Glocks and switches, used to pots and dishes. Got the Bentley, cause that's just tradition. Made him drop his bitches just from pussy bitches. Made him eat me, we don't swap positions. We don't talk on phones, don't put the cops in business.
Big booty, bad bitch, I know I'm fine, super sexy, super thick, long hair, don't care, good rich.
Girl, I'm reporting live from next morning. I had a time last night. I'm just gonna say that I had a time last night. And it all boils down to me going where the locals go. I was outside. Like, not too outside, like, don't get crazy now. I'm about to go on a walking tour of Treme, a neighborhood, a Black historic neighborhood in New Orleans. And baby, I'm so excited because I had a black ass night. I had a black ass New Orleans night. Shout out to my bartender. I shout out to the bartender at my hotel who recommended me going there. And now I'm about to see if he's working right now so I can thank him. Girl, I'm just moving. I'm just pacing back and forth, child. Oh, yes. I need that. My goal is to get out of here by 12:30. Grab something to eat on the way out the city. But yeah, basically, I'm going to go back home today, this afternoon. I'm sad. I have to come back to New Orleans. I already told the girls we definitely coming here at least one time next year as a group. But I'll be back probably before that. Love you. Okay, bye, girl. So I'm not going to say too much about my Treme Walking Tour other than the information will be in the description box, but also I had a really great time just walking around the city. My tour guide, Randy, was amazing. And it was so nice to talk to somebody that I can tell, even though he's originally not from New Orleans, he has a deep appreciation and a breadth of knowledge about the city. And it was definitely a pleasure walking around and talking to him for like 2 hours. I think I know a lot about New Orleans compared to the average person that has never visited, and I think that made my tour a little bit more engaging for me, at least. But I highly recommend. And also, if you're ever that interested, please watch Treme on HBO. I ended my day going to get some oysters, some char-grilled oysters, and they were really good. They were really good. I liked it. The bread was soft. That butter, really good. The only thing I did not like was the mac and cheese. I understand the history of why some folks make mac and cheese with spaghetti noodles in New Orleans, but I just wasn't into it. Girl, I'm so tired between the long drive and me being lit last night. Then me waking up this morning and walking around New Orleans in the freaking sun and the heat for like damn near 2 hours. Baby, I'm so tired. But right now, the only thing I'm doing is putting my food in the fridge, taking my ass in the shower, and then I'm gonna rub my feet together. I might watch The Handmaid's Tale.
Y'all mumbling and cackling? Y'all sending group text messages about the motherfucking queen while the queen is in the motherfucking stew? While the queen is building her fucking empire bigger and better than before? I need you peasants! I need you fucking peasants!
It's on a roll.
You fucking peasants! Pick my fucking fruit out, ho!
Overall, the trip, 10 out of 10 for me. I had an amazing time. I will absolutely go back by myself. I will also go back with friends. New Orleans is a very special place, and I felt like I actually fell in love. I ain't gonna hold you. I feel like I fell in love. I felt so welcome by the city. The people in New Orleans are amazing. They're so kind, which is, I guess, a reason or explanation as to why I was able to go out by myself and end up at lunch with a group of black girls from New York. End up partying with a local who was super nice to me and wanted nothing but to show me a good time in the city, and a great bartender at my hotel who gave me the good recommendations, told me where to go, and told me how to move. Anywho, I say all that to say, if you take anything from this vlog, this video, it's that you can have fun by yourself, okay? I know there's a lot of people who don't have friends or don't have the access to people that want to do the things that they want to do. I encourage you to do it on your own and then find the people along the way that like doing what you do. Some people be scared to go out and just live life. I am not, people. Picayune? Picayune. Is that how you say it? Picayune. Picayune.